Yo, wait lang, wait lang. Trying to get this real quick. Good morning, good morning. Trying to get this real quick. Good morning, good morning. Wow, y'all hear that? I was taking a sip of my coffee. Um, there we go. There we go. Wait, hold on. That's a little bit better. Yeah, right about there. There you go. All right. What up? What's up? I didn't play the intro today. Uh, I have to fix it. I'm in the works of a new intro, so I'm not gonna be able to play the intro that I have currently. I'm trying to edit some more stuff, make it a little bit different this time. I was trying to get it fixed last night, and I know I was supposed to go to sleep, but I didn't, so I kind of slept late. So my voice is a little tired this morning. Uh, yeah, pero kumusta? Kumusta kayo? Ladies and gentlemen, if it doesn't say live on the bottom of the screen, then you are watching the recap. Just want to say good morning. Shout out to all the nurses that are still working. I know it's still pandemic out there, and you guys are putting your life on the line. So shout out to all the nurses, all the people that are still working out there. Shout out to you all. You guys are taking the risk, for you and your family. And yeah, I just want to say you guys are appreciated. And without y'all, we don't know how we would continue to go on, because pandemic, man, caused a lot of issues with a lot of people, but it also opened up a lot of opportunities for all the new traders out there. And uh, you know, I remember back when I was a new trader, uh, nobody was there, or nobody was really around to help me out. I kind of had to learn everything on my own. So everything that I know now was just based on my own research, and you know, I never quit. I never give up. I did, although blew up some of my own accounts, and yeah, it was all a learning experience for me. I paid a huge amount of money for for all the experience and the lessons that I've learned so far throughout my you know trading career, as my investing career, right? But like I said, the one thing about me is I don't ever give up, and that's what kept me going. And you know, the risk, man, the risk. I knew the risk. I knew what I was getting myself into. Hello, hello. Good morning. And yeah, we do this for our family. We do this for ourselves. We do this for our friends, our haters. Whatever your fire is, right? You got to keep your fire going, no matter what. Whatever your reason is, whatever your why is, and that's what we do. We keep on keeping on, and all we can do is hope that it all works out one day. And as long as you believe in yourself, I think it'll be all right. Just never give up on your own dreams, man. There are a lot of things that we could go do out there. There's a lot of things that, or opportunities that always present itself. Sometimes we miss it, sometimes we don't, But then again, hey, what up, Lex? Man, he's back. The man, blah, 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 blah. The man, the king, the legend. He's back. So, but yeah, man, I just wanted to say that, because uh, within especially if you're in crypto, you gotta understand the swings. The swings. It gets pretty crazy. Even though there's a lot of news, and a lot of crazy things going on out there, especially when you're dealing with with a brand new technology. You don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know if your account is gonna get wiped out within 2 seconds or within 24 hours. But that's the risk we take as investors, right? We we as investors should know the risk. And if you don't know what you're getting into, it's always best to take the time to research what you are doing, because you are dealing with, you are dealing with money. You're dealing with your own money. You work hard for it, you know. So it's only fair that that you uh you take the time to, research what you're doing currently. So, but yeah, guys, what's up? I slept maybe a couple hours last night. Um, I am working on a new intro, so I'm sorry if I didn't play any intro today. Um, let's see. Uh, no. So, here's what's happening. Um, so I don't know, like, if you guys kind of are still waiting for some kind of dip, but yeah, so far I'm not seeing any more signs or any more clue of a dip, because we dipped down several times already. First dip, then we have second dip, and then you have the third dip, right? So those were already pretty big dips, right? Um, Now the only question is a lot of people are pretty much just wondering, is BTC over? Is the top in, right? Are we done? Is it bear market? Bear, it's just, there's a lot of question that you know, a lot of, or for example, for a lot of new traders are wondering, like, are we gonna ever recover from here? The answer is definitely it's not over. But we are going to be recovering, because here's the thing that happens usually in the bear market, which confirms the bear market, is once BTC finishes and finishes its cycle, right? BTC alone, once BTC finishes its cycle and it starts to retrace, the altcoins usually follow, right? With a huge rally. I'm talking about all-time high rally. Okay, so you haven't really seen any altcoins, rally that hard to where it creates that one last leg, creates that all-time high. And then another thing to keep in mind is altcoins don't just take one day to rally. It takes like almost, maybe I would say, 2 to 4 weeks for them to rally. And that's, I mean, I'm talking about straight rally. You're gonna see like really big green candles. So what I'm saying is, whatever like, for example, what happened to Ethereum right here, right? And so usually when BTC tops and you're seeing altcoins rally, you're seeing a a rally pretty similar to what you've seen right here with Ethereum. All right, you're gonna see that one last leg up, and this. How long did this take? How long did this? 15 days. So, about 2 weeks, right? Now, I'm not saying Ethereum finished. It's just that's just how Ethereum is. Ethereum can definitely rally, and it's not done yet. It's got a long way to go. It's just that when we had that big correction, and Ethereum was already at all-time high, it needed to correct itself, right? And okay, that's normal. Okay lang na, you get nervous about, these big dips. But you're in crypto, and you're gonna see these dips. You're gonna see, I mean, if you just take a look at BTC itself, if you can pull up, the charts on BTC and any other crypto, go to the daily chart, right? You just have to look at this, right? So you have a 63% correction right there, right? You have another correction right over here, which was that's not too bad, 18%. Then you have another one right here, 25%. If you zoom in, you have another one right here. Wrong one. Hold on. I think it was this one. 19%. And then you have one right here. That was 30%. And you have one right there, 26%. You see, I mean, the higher you go, the higher any crypto, the higher it goes, the bigger dips you're gonna see, the bigger corrections you're gonna see. And these corrections are really normal on a bull cycle. I'm sure you probably heard of it before, but during the 2017, bull cycle, right in this area, you saw a 38% drawdown right there. You got 34% right there. It's not the first time that we are seeing a 50% drawdown. We saw this once before, back in 2013, I believe. We saw that before back in 2013. I can't pull up my chart that far back, but there is one point back in 2013 where we saw a 50% pullback or correction. Back over here we saw 40%. And so these corrections are normal in the within the bull cycle. So especially for new traders, this is the first time you're probably seeing a 50% drawdown. It's my first time too, since I've only been in the crypto space since 2017. So I actually started like somewhere around May or June 2017, while everything was going up. And at the time, wala pa akong alam sa charts. I was just new. I didn't know what was really going on. But as a new trader back then, I was just buying. I really did not know, anything about like the bull cycle either. Like I was just kind of parang ano lang, like yung like I just jumped in. Hindi ko talaga alam yung mga nangyayari sa crypto. Pero that was pretty much my first introduction sa crypto. And the first thing I bought was XRP. Actually, I took a look at the CoinMarketCap, and XRP was the first thing that I saw because it was cheap. It was cheap, right? So all May, so somewhere around, let's see, May and June, it was already right here, which was 3 cents. And at the time, XRP or Ripple XRP was number, I think at one time I seen it at number one, the number one crypto. Then it just, became number two and number three. The top three cryptos were BTC, Ethereum, and XRP, right? I think this was when XRP was the number one, and then it was only temporarily though. This huge run up here, it hit number one, and then it eventually started coming down because I was still buying XRP all throughout here, and then my history is pretty much I saw XRP go to $1.20 for the last time somewhere around here, and I got sick like for like almost 2 weeks. Nagkasakit ako, so parang doon ko na ano, doon na ako huminto. But I didn't sell anything. I wasn't selling anything because I wasn't able to get up and go to the computer or anything. I was really sick. um I was in bed for about 2 weeks, and then surely later on, by the time I was able to come back, I was already like down a lot. I guess you could say I was down a lot. And then I said I took a look at my Binance account, and then I said, nah, I think I'm just gonna leave it alone. And I forgot about it all throughout these years. I forgot about it, and then I took a look at XRP again, back over here. I think this was during COVID-19 when I got back into it. Uh, I saw XRP go down, way down here at 10. What is that? 10 cents, and I said, like, what's happening? That's when I really said, like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to get invested again. But then I said, you know what? Like my friend, actually, this was like, here. Let's zoom in on that. My friend, this when he came to me about trading again, um, it was like I was like, all right, but I was trading stocks at the time, and then when I finally uh reinvested in crypto, was like it's 17 cents, somewhere like right over here. Yeah. And then I was accumulating 17 cents XRP, and then I got more at like um 20, 30. Then I heard about the lawsuit, and I was like, forget it. Then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy some more at 40 cents. I bought some more at 30, 40, and then mainly at 40. I bought a bunch more at 40. Um, somewhere over here in this run up, and then I think I got some more here. Yeah, there's all during this whole time I was buying a lot of XRP, a lot more right here. I I was a lot. And then the last time I ever bought XRP was around 55 cents or something like that. It was right here. And then finally, uh after knowing everything that I know now, after trading, no, remember learning charts for almost like several, like almost a year or 2 years, uh I was able to finally understand how the stock market worked. And then this how this if when I was learning stock market, I would see these crazy run-ups at times, and then I would see it like drop really, really hard. So I learned about those, how pump and dump works. I learned about if it's a quality stock, then it would go up and it would stay there. It would come down a little bit for people to take profits, and then but yeah, I got so used to all these price swings. I've seen it back in here. I remembered seeing all these huge swings, and then I remember seeing like these downtrends. But then I never really kept it in mind on why it did that. And then I've seen it here. I've seen it, several times. It would go up a lot. It would come down a lot. it was just yeah, it was an experience seeing how it run up, and then you just see it like crash, right? But parang it was normal to me, you know. But it was just like all normal. Um, and then that's how I'm able to just, this is nothing to me. All these drops are just, it's just a drop, you know. But if you look at it, if you look at the chart, if you look at the chart, what does it tell you? You know, what does it tell you? It always goes up. Yeah, we have these huge drops, but it always goes up. All right. We started here, at 0.003 cents, right? You see it go up, you see it come down, you see it go up. I mean, yeah, it takes several years. It takes several years. I mean, you have this right here, right? Before you see it, before you see a price increase. Took almost pretty much 958 days right there. And then you have this right here. That right there. And then you go back into the bear market. Right? But each time that you go into the bear market, the price is never the same. You have, you have a lower low, and then you have a higher low. All right. And you just repeat this. And I mean, this is easy. This is like, this stuff is just, it's just normal. It's all normal, right? You're eventually going to have, here's how you look at that. Let me fix this because it's acting up. There we go. Okay. And then just fill in the blank. All right. So you have a lower low, higher low, and then you have lower high. And guess what's going to happen? You're going to have a higher high. Right? So, I mean, was the music playing all along? I don't know if I just saw my music was like going crazy, but then hindi ko alam na ano if it's playing or not, because I muted my thing because I don't want that echo. But yeah, I mean, so you just have to think about, how eventually these crazy, price swings, these 50% drawdowns are just temporary. They are meant to, they're real, or, they're meant to keep the market healthy. Not, it can't just be going up all the time. There's accumulation phases, and sometimes it takes several years, sometimes it takes several months, sometimes it's only a few days. But you have to keep in mind the market psychology is that, you know, think of it as opportunities, right? You have a huge opportunity right around here, right around here, right around here, and guess what? You're probably gonna have an opportunity right around here, and so you just have to use that to your advantage, and accumulate during these times, right? So today's YouTube stream is, something different. You gotta focus more on the outer, like the bigger picture. So 1 second. Where's that? But yeah, so you have to focus more on the bigger picture rather than just focusing on the smaller time frame, right? Higher time frame versus smaller time frame. What's happening in the broader terms, right? So as an investor, you just can't be focusing on what's happening like that day, you know. What is happening around you, what is happening, more of like out here, Step back, look at what's happening and reanalyze your strategy, right? So if your strategy is just to time the market, right? Time the market all the time, you're gonna make a lot of mistakes because even me right now, I'm not gonna lie, day trading is not. I'm not perfect at it. There's no way I can time the markets correctly. You know what I mean? These right here. I mean, you could see this coming. Yeah, you could see these drops coming. Uh, First of all, bad news. Too high, prices too high. Need to cool off. There's several indications that that'll tell you that the price is just way too high, right? And there's no more room for it to keep going up, right? It can't just keep on going up. That would not be good. You can't just be like continuously gonna go straight up in a straight line. You need accumulation. You need money, right? You need money. This is all money flowing into the market, right? I mean, just like let's look at this right here. All these right here are money going in and then all the money being taken out, right? And then people take profits, put money aside, put money somewhere else, and then eventually new buyers step in, old money step in, and then it raises the price back up. Then people take profits. There's indications for these. I mean, that's why I think I saw you guys talking about MACDs and RSI and stochastic and all that great stuff. So you got to keep in mind the psychology of why it goes down, right? You have accumulation phases. People, new money has to come back in here. Old money still has to come back in here while putting away whatever you want to do with the money that you made from doing from here. Some people will put it back in here, some of that money that they made here goes back into here. It just, the timing though, I'm not sure how that works. How, why it takes a couple days, sometimes a week, 2 weeks, a month, or several, like a whole, one whole year, right? It just depends. It just depends on if or once na matapos na yung accumulation phase, right? So that's pretty much how you should be looking at things. Get used to these down days. You get used to it. I mean, because the thing is, it's gonna happen. And then you gotta learn about volatility, like how volatile is the market. Crypto is very volatile. It can swing up really fast and it could swing down really fast. So the only what do you call it? Like the only yung like ang tawag dito, yung the only strategy I guess you can say is when you have these days when volatility is like really high. The only thing you could do during those days is just hold on. Just let it finish out. Let volatile. I mean, this just crypto in general. But then there's times where it's really high, and then there's times where the volatile pretty much dies down, right? When you have days like this, when you have days like this, when you have a down day, then you're in accumulation, you're consolidating. It gets very volatile. Look at this here. When you were here, XRP, where you at? Look at this area here. During this time, when we were just trading sideways, it was very volatile. We would have swing up, swing down, swing up, swing down, swing up, swing down, swing up, swing down. And then you had I don't know what this is. I don't know why we had a really huge wick here, but that's Poloniex. I'll switch over to the Bitstamp because I was doing something on Bitstamp chart yesterday also, and I want to show you what it is. But just I was playing out with some different scenarios, because of how we are currently. But anyways, yeah, I mean, look at these swing out. These swing down, swing ups. It's just very volatile, right? And then we had this really huge down day, right? Yeah, a couple days ago, where we had huge swing highs and swing lows, and you just have to ride this out. Don't trade, just let it go, let it finish out. Not sure how long it's gonna take, but usually when you just kind of like relax a little bit, don't worry about it too much. A lot of people think of wondering, or you're probably wondering if it's gonna keep on going down or if it's gonna keep on going up. And that's the thing. Like, if you hear these days, you'll hear it on the news. You'll hear it all over the place. If it's gonna keep going down or not, because of more bad news, right? But so far, we bottomed out right here. Same thing with BTC. You bottomed out right here, and you haven't really heard any crazy news. And then here's the thing about news that you have to keep in mind. Once you see news, go back to your chart and look at how it affects that particular crypto. If it's all crypto in general, just look at how it affects it. Right? Look, and just watch. Look at or watch the price action. All right. How is the price reacting to that particular news? So when you just sit there and watch, did you see any type of any reaction towards that, right? So what was one news that came out yesterday about if you had like transferred, or if you hold like $10,000 worth of crypto, it was required for the exchange to report that to the IRS. I mean, then sometimes you have to ask yourself, does it apply to you, right? Does it apply to you, and who does it apply to? You have to think about these things. I mean, you should know how to really read into these these news that come out. How does it apply to crypto? What's gonna happen? Because I mean, as an investor, you have to think about um the I guess the what do you call it? Like, is it something to panic about? And majority of the time, it's not. China, when they said they were banning crypto. Did you know that they've been saying that same thing for 5 years straight? India, how long? Do you know how long they've been saying that same thing? So it's just there's always something. But guess what? The price always goes up. There's just a key. It's just the way it is. It's very healthy for the market to correct itself, rebalance itself. These are just healthy stuff. All this stuff is healthy. Um, now let's move on to um making money on you know during these times, and let's even talk about the negative things, like how to lose money, right? How to lose money and how to make money. Okay, it's because I think it's very important that you know these things, and this is probably one of the most important topic out there. It's not just all about trading, like how to trade, how to time the market. It's not just about that. It's really understanding the meaning of being in here, right? In this space. Whatever platform you use, it's all the same. Okay. Now, how you use it is different. Um, I know, and there's something I'm confused on is anong ibig sabihin pag sinasabi nyo naipit kayo? I'm like, what does that mean? But uh it's just the way it is. It goes up and down. It goes up and down. All it is, it's just an indicator. You either need to cool off, or you need to. It's time to buy. It just don't make it complicated. Uh, don't make it complicated. You know how all these indicators work. It's just the only thing you keep in mind is where to buy and where to sell. Okay, if you're actively trading though. All right. I used to say before, I never really like looked at the MACD and just all that stuff, because I'm more of a long term investor. So uh, to me is I know where to buy already, and I know when to sell. But the thing is, I'm a long term investor. I don't just sell everything. I don't like, for example, so we get this swing high right here, right? I don't sell already. I don't sell. I see this swing low here. I still don't sell. I probably buy more, and then I see another swing high. Okay, cool. I don't sell, and that's the thing. Uh, I rather b- accumulate a bigger portfolio, because in the long run, right? In the long run, who wins? Sino yung mananalo? Day trader or long-term investor, right? Because as a day trader, I can guarantee you're going to need a lot of capital, and you have to be really patient to make a lot more money, while a long-term investor is just sitting here waiting for this to come up, right? You need to buy a lot of shares, okay? You need to buy a lot of shares down here, and you need to sell all those shares up here, right? So how much money would a day trader make from here to here, right? Versus a long-term investor who's just accumulated down here and still holding here, and you're still holding here, right? And then, or maybe, basically you sell here, but you know, a long-term investor would buy all this dip, stop buying here, or maybe buy some more here. I don't know, whatever the long-term investor want to do, right? You accumulate as much as you can, and then you hold it up here until you get here and you sell it. While a day trader would be like, all right, here's the bottom. I got my support in, and then I'm gonna be like, okay, well, here's what a resistance is looking like right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sell it when it hits resistance, right? So like, it just depends on your style, right? I guess if you wanna, but the thing is, that's how you blow up your account really fast. If you're trying to really time the market all the time, you're trying to day trade, but you're still not familiar with all the technicals, you got to be careful. I mean, that's how I lost my account one time. I blew up my account because you know I was day trading all the time. I was trading risky trades. I mean, very risky trades. So when I did that, I blew up an account like twice. All right, but the only thing is, I I know, like, I guess I knew that it was a learning experience, and I got better every single time. I got better every single trade, right? And so at the very beginning, when I first started this live stream and the Discord and everything, I was teaching people, learn your technicals, right? So learn your technicals, learn your trends, learn your support and resistance. Stick with the basics for now, right? Where's your resistance here? Is right up here, right? Where's your support? Right here. So, you know, I mean, where do you want to buy? Right here. Where do you want to sell? Right here. Right? Guess what? Um, when you ask somebody what is the best time frame to trade, now it depends on who you're asking, and it depends on how you ask. When you just ask like, "Hey, what time frame do you use to trade?" Well, I use 5 to 15 minutes. All right, cool. Now, that question is if you really trying to copy what that person is, how that person trade, you should wait before you trade because 5 to 15 minute trades are the most riskiest trades you can ever do. You need to rethink that strategy because those 5 to 15 minute trades strategy is somebody, or basically that's someone who knows what they are actually doing, like right off the bat, because those are really fast trades, right? Especially if you're trading futures, um, yeah, mainly futures and options. But if you're just doing spot trading, I want to get to spot here next because I want to know how you guys are losing money on that. Because I see it all the time. Like, I don't know if it's anybody here, but I've seen how like some people lose money automatically if they get into a trade, and I don't know how that happens, but you should not be able to lose money because, well, let's go. Let's finish out the futures real quick. If you're trading 5 to 15 minutes futures trading, you need to make sure you know your support and resistance, where to sell. You need to use all the tools you can get, all the tools you can pretty much, get your hands on, right? Your 5 to 15 minutes trading looks just like this box. Like, do you know how to, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, you need to get out, get in, get out. Stop loss, make sure you manage your risk, but that's just how it is, right? Get in, get out. Don't wait, don't get greedy. Greedy is the most dangerous thing you can experience, right? Because you're gonna wait too long and then all of a sudden you're gonna dip again. You know what I mean? So 5 to 15 minutes are risky if you're doing futures and options. But then now we can go on to the spot trading. You shouldn't be losing money at all, like, because you buy, okay, so let's just say we can use let me delete that. Let's just say your spot, okay? And I don't know how else you can lose money, but you buy here in this area, right? Now all you do is hold it, right, until you're in profit, and then sell it. Okay. Let me do this. Let me see. Okay. Here is your platform. It don't matter if it's Binance, KuCoin, or it don't matter, right? Um, if you're doing spot trading, let's go with XRP. If you're doing spot trading, okay, spot right here. Do you guys see that? Never do margin. Okay, don't do margin, because if everything goes south and you lose that margin, you're gonna pay that back. You're gonna pay that people back. Okay, you're gonna pay that exchange back. I mean, these look really awesome. It looks tempting to do, but never do it. All right, I don't even do it. I don't even trade margins. Okay, futures. It looks tempting too, because you can make a lot of money, but you could lose a lot of money too right off the bat. All right. Now, spot trading is you buying the asset, okay? XRP. Now, depending on how much USDT or BTC you have, that's like, let's say if you have one BTC, meaning you have $40,000 worth of BTC, then you can buy a bunch of XRP, right? $40,000 worth. Or you can go with 25%, 50%, 75% of 40,000, or you can go the whole 40,000, 100%, right? And then what you can do is you can either market buy it or market sell it. Market buy is whatever the price book says, $1.12 or whatever it is, whatever the market is selling it for. All right. But what I like to do is limit sell. I like to control my own price. Okay. So what price are you waiting for? Right. So if you're looking at, let's find something that has more of a chart. Let's see. There it is. Okay. They give you the chart right here in front of you. Okay. You have a chart right there. If you're using Binance, you should have a chart. Okay. So we're going to use Ethereum. Excuse me. Limit sell. Okay. So you want to buy Ethereum, but then where or what price, what price do you want? Like, how much are you looking for? Do you want to buy here? Do you want to buy here? Or do you want to buy here? So let's just say, based on this chart, all right, as a new trader, you should be looking at chart. Okay. So based on this chart, you have support right here. Okay. So now what you want to do is you want to set your price, your limit buy, your price right over here at, 0.065 or whatever it is, right? Whatever is right here, 0.061. Okay. So you just put 0.061, and then how much do you want? Do you want, depending on your capital, right? BTC or USD or whatever it is. Let's just say you have $100. Make it easy. You have $100, but you don't want to put all your $100. So you want to go with 25%, 50%, 75%, blah, 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 right? All this stuff is easy. And then now let's just say you want to spot trade, or you want to scalp it. You want to whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's all the same thing, right? So now let's just say, okay, I bought here and I want to sell for profit up here, right? So use your indicator, long position. You bought here. You don't have to worry about stop loss because, you're not futures trading or options trading or whatever, right? You don't need to worry about this, because if it goes down, you don't have to sell it. You could just hold it, right? You could hold it until the price comes back up. But now, just kind of imagine the price is down here, you buy here, and then you have, you want to sell right up here. So how much is this price here? 0.07, right? You want to limit sell at 0.07, and you want to sell 100% of it, and then sell. That's it. You should not be losing money here, because the only reason you will be losing money is if it goes down for some reason. You panic sell, it goes down here, right? Let me change the color to white. Oh, that's the wrong one. Hold on. Yeah, that's it. There we go. All right, perfect. Right? You buy here in this circle, but then let's just say nagkamali ka. It just keeps on going down, right? It keeps on going down. You don't sell. You never sell. Hold it until it bounces back, and then you sell for profit, right? Or sometimes you just want to get out. Wait for it to come back here, and then break even. Make sense? Kasi yeah, you don't want to sell for a loss. You don't want to sell. You want to keep holding until it's in profit. So, um, but I'm still trying to figure out like bakit paano kayo naiipit. I don't know what that means exactly. It just if it just means that uh you bought up here and you're still holding and it's way down here, then I could understand if that's what happening. But if you're losing money, meaning like you sold or something you hear around here because you bought here, then you need to stop. You need to stop. Wait. Don't sell anything if you bought here. Wait until the price gets back up. Right? Be patient. Don't ever, and that's the thing. Excitement levels are part of emotions. Okay. They're emotional. Like when you come in because it's going up. No, wait. Take a second. Think about it. I know because it seems very tempting that it's the price is going up, but then again you need to think how far it's gone up. Okay, you need to look at the outer picture again, step back. Okay, analyze how far it went up. you you know I mean, that's just how it works. You don't just buy because everybody's talking about, oh, you should buy, right? When people are saying, oh, you should buy now, you're probably buying at the top. All right. And usually, exchanges, they are the ones who make you lose money because exchanges will add all these other cryptos once they've risen pretty much all the way up here when they did not add that crypto way down here, right? Oh, we just listed KuCoin. They did that several times, and I don't care. I don't give a shit because I don't buy nothing. I'll be waiting. But when when it was down here, they didn't tell you anything. Nobody's talking about it. No, you don't know about it. But then when it gets up here, everybody's talking about it and everybody is excited to buy it, right? But that's the wrong way to do it. If you really want to buy something, even if it's just a meme coin, go find your own meme coin. Go find something that nobody's talking about and invest in those, right? Buy something that nobody's talking about. That's the best time to buy. When everybody's talking about it, it's probably way up here. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Be careful, okay? You want to buy something that nobody's talking about. If you want to get into the trends of, you need to take the risk and go buy a lot of the shit coins that are nobody's talking about. I'm sorry, meme coins. And then just hold it, wait until it blows up. And then you could be like, yeah, you could be the one telling people, yeah, I bought at the bottom, you know, instead of buying up here when everybody's buying, and then all of a sudden you're like, all right, it's trading sideways, gonna go up, and then all of a sudden, boom, you're like, oh shit, like what happened? What's going on? Elon Musk, tweet something. You know what I mean? No, don't do it. Where you want to be buying right now is in this area. Why is my thing never stay? In this area. All right? Why? Because this is accumulation area. When was the last time we seen this here? Right down here, So guess what? Eventually, yeah, it's gonna do that too. Right? So this is definitely, buying opportunity in this area. You should not be losing money unless you're selling it for a loss. Yeah, okay. I see, that would be a problem. Pero dapat hold mo na lang. Hold, buy more. So if you let's say you buy or you purchase here, okay? You purchase the crypto here, okay? And then you hold it and you buy more here. Guess what your average is going to be? Somewhere in the middle, right? So when you purchase something high and it goes down like this, a big drop like this, you buy more here. So now your average price is somewhere in this area. Therefore, when it goes up, you can sell here. And then you can, guess what? You know, when you sell around here and your average is here, you're break even. Right? You break even over here because you bought here, you buy somewhere here, now your average goes down, right? And then when the price goes up, you're pretty much close to break even. If you want to get out of it, you can sell it because at least you're at break even. You didn't lose money, you know, or nothing. Or sometimes you can wait just a little longer, you know, above your average price, right? And then you have a little bit profit, you know, instead of like, you know, be like, ah, shit, I don't know how long it's going to take. I mean, that's it. You just have to wait, you know? So, but yeah, hopefully that's, something that, help you guys out. Let's see. Time is it? It is almost 8 o'clock. But yeah, hopefully that helps you out. I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be back, and then we'll get into some more stuff. Put some music on. Hopefully we can find a trade. I'll be back.
I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. Did it die, yeah. Did it die. Did it die. I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. Did it die. Wait. Did it die. Wait. Did it die? Whatever you want, I'll be whatever you want. Just tell me you love me or not, whatever it costs. I know I'm talking a lot, there's something I gotta get off. Don't wanna be this no more, I don't wanna drink no more. Always gotta do the most, thinking that I'm insecure. Really should've listened more, but I don't of course. I'm an asshole, I'm a good guy, I'm your best friend, I'm the worst type. Tell you everything that you heard right, just so I can fuck on the first night. Feel like I'm losing hope, running from coast to coast. I don't know where to go, this all I've ever known. I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. No. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. Won't die. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? My aunt think I'm perfect, I know I'm not. My mama be worried, I told her stop. They know I did drugs and think that I'm off. Little do they know I never could stop. My manager hate when I'm pulling up late. Back on my bullshit, she think it's a phase. I got relations I gotta maintain. I'm two different people, my side and my main. Yeah, I'm sober, I'm an addict, I'm a lowlife, I got habits, but I refuse to be average. Really so tired of acting, don't know what I miss no more. Too bad you don't hit me more. I'm bad when I get too bored, careful what you wishing for. I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. No. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. Won't die. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Wait. Did it die?
I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die.
All right, I'm back. Um, so yeah, that's it. That's hopefully you guys don't blow up your accounts because there's plenty of room left for this bull cycle. There's still a lot or a long way to go. Um, and the only way you will make money is to keep money, right? And that's one thing too. I try to keep cash like on hand all the time. Like I have USDT that I keep around. I don't keep them in just one exchange just because I am iffy like that. Kasi ano eh, you never know what could happen with that exchange. So you got to be very careful. I have some in different places that just in case that I can't trade on one because something happened, I can go to the other one and trade there. But mainly, I'm starting to like KuCoin because it's I don't know because it's easier. All the other exchanges that I have are Coinbase Pro is like I like them, but then again, they don't have the ones that I want to trade, so I don't use Coinbase Pro no more. Um, I like international companies, especially like if it's in Korea or something like that, or if it's a Korean company, um, because they have almost all the coins that I want, right? So yeah. Uh, but yeah, man, look at the outer picture. Look at the outer picture, because put that on auto. There you go. Think about where it's going, right? So if you're still thinking about buying here and stuff like that, then I don't know what to tell you. Because if you're trying to time it, if well, the thing is, if you're trying to hold long term, then you should not worry about where to buy. You could just you need to you're already at a perfect you know um buying area. So far, what I see in XRP is we're retesting this resistance here. Um, it's not done yet. So what you want to see is either a where's my thing at? There we go. What you want to see is either it trades sideways here and then go up, or get back in here, right? What you don't want to see is um, go down more, right? Because you have this support here, and I mean it's okay. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's just these prices are awesome. I actually hope, I don't mind seeing these prices again. I want to buy some more here, but it's gonna take longer. Um, um, we've been waiting for several months, or how long? We've been waiting for a while. It's just that if we keep on going down like this, it just takes longer, right? So until we finally bounce out of here. But um, these are the two scenarios that you want to see. You want to see it hold right there. So there's apparently a support right here, right? So what you can do is draw your line of support right there. Make that like white, make it a little bit thicker, make it a little bit more, so we can see it. There we go. Support right there. We can see it retested, and then you could do another one, or you can just clone it. So that way you guys, this when you have your support and resistance, it kind of helps you see where you're at currently. So that way you can kind of imagine where to place your trades. So we need to put one right there. Okay, and if you extend it, you can see how it played support and resistance for a long time. Okay, so over here you have, we can even go all the way down here. So major support, right? Major support. So that means when we came down here at the very big, like, so right here, we came down, it held support right here until it broke down, right? And over here, it was retesting resistance. So we could do the same thing here, right? We could be testing resistance. So this here, right, is now, it's a huge support. So once we broke this, right, retested, and we just kind of played around in that area, right? Finally, we were able to finally build support here and break out, and then retest, and support held finally, right? And that's why you see a continuation trade right here until we came down again, right? And then we pretty much broke through that support again and started trading sideways, right? And then came back down, tried again until we finally break out of that support. All right. Or I'm sorry, resistance, right? When you're down here, it's called resistance. When you're up here, it's called support. So you break out of it, finally, a bigger breakout. And then you came back down here and retested this other support. You can bring that down, or bring that here. Let's see, right there. Okay, retest the support, and then you can kind of see a continuation. But then we topped out right here in this area. Okay, and then we just could not break that resistance. So when you're trying to hit a resistance over and over, what tends to happen is it tends to go to the next major support. All right, so this is what happens when you're trying to break a resistance over and over and you just can't get through it. What happens is it tends to go to the next major support. So the next major support is this one here, because we broken through the first support, support here, and this is the key level support. You have your major support and then a key level support, and then your very last support is right down here. All right, so now hopefully you guys can see that, but that is your very last support. If you break this, you're definitely going down low. You're getting, you're gonna have to figure out where it's gonna stop at, right? So this seems to be support, right? Resistance, support, resistance, support, and then so this is a big level right here. Okay, pretty much how it's a big level right over here too, because you have the trading sideways here. So you can draw a line there. So this would be the 702 level, right? 0.702 level on the fib retracement. So if you think about it, right, you can put it right there. Yeah, pretty close, right? Pretty close to the 702 level. See how you can just eventually imagine it, right? But what you want to see is you want to see hold support here. What price is that? 107, right? So now you think, okay, as long as it holds support at 107, it can't, as long as it's holding there. And if you ever see a if you ever see it break 107, meaning it goes less than 106, and then you start to see it go down here and then retrace, this is a broken support, right? That means you can short it because your next target is right here at 85 cents again, right? And so currently you're right here. So if you like take a look at, closer, if you don't want to see it break down here, what you want to see is let's see, this is a daily candle. So what you want to do is go back to your 4 hours. All right, go back to your 4 hours, and as you can see, we're holding, right? We came up, so we haven't really tested this level 100%, but what you can do is if you want to adjust it, just to say you kind of did or whatever, it still counts, right? Because let's just say we did retest it, but we got rejected. Now what you want to see is bounce, so let's just say it does go down right here. You want to see it bounce from 107, right? So that's what it's gonna look like here is retest. Let me change my color. There you go. Retest. Fine. Retest this support level, and you want to see it bounce again and retry to reclaim this level here, right? Once you reclaim this level here, you're gonna see it break into this, retest, and then possibly do this and then break out. Make sense? So let's do that again. Now I don't want that. I surely don't want this. Okay. All right. So let's go back to a higher time frame, or zoom out of this chart real quick. So think about your triangle here, your bullish triangle or your bullish pennant, whatever you want to call it. And then you're right down here, right? We've broken out of this bullish pennant. Sometimes it happens, but it's normal. It happened on BTC once. All right, it happened on BTC once, and it was a long time ago. It's somewhere over here. I can't remember exactly where it is, but we had a bullish pennant for I think it was right here. When BTC reclaimed that bullish pennant. So it's the same thing that's that's happening now. Okay. It reminds me of what BTC did during that time. But here's where we're at. So you have the bullish pennant here, right? You got your sideways trading around this triangle, but you're broken out of it. Okay. But the main thing is you have your next level support here. So you're holding that pretty well, right? You're holding that pretty well, which is a good thing. But what you want to see now is you want to see XRP either go back here and reclaim that and then break out away from the 702 level with no problem, right? Break out of 175 also, or 175, 177 with no problem. And then the next target is at 196, right? Now this here is going to be a big level too. So what you want to see is it's fine that we hit it and we don't break out of there right away. It would be nice if we do, but if we don't, let's just say we don't, you'll probably see it retrace back here and then break out. All right. So you want to see it consolidate here, build support, right? And then break back into this bullish pennant and then break out. That's what you want to see. You don't want to see it go lower than here. Okay, that would mean we would have to come back down, or actually this is what would happen if we break. Here, let me delete this. Delete that. And all right, so here we go. All right, if we break this line here, right, that means we would have to come down, retest, and if the retest doesn't get back us up or get back up here, what's gonna happen is we would have to go down, retest, and then retest this support, this key level support here. All right, hopefully we do get a bounce from there and come back up. You know what I mean? If that's what's happening, okay. But right now it's not. You're still around here, so what you want to see is XRP trade sideways here, and then eventually regain this bullish pennant and then break out. That's it. That's all you gotta do. What up? Good morning, Mr. Soriano, number 2. We got Alejandro Soriano up in here. He beat you. So he got here number 1, and then you're number 2 because you got here late. Nah, I'm kidding, bro. But yeah, that's what I see. So this is basic stuff. Like, this is the basic trend patterns you can do. If you can just draw, if you could do these lines as if you're a beginner and you don't know how to jump in, you don't know where you're at, you don't know if it's gonna go down, this helps you figure it out, like where you are exactly, right? So you're right here. Okay, all right, let's see. If it breaks down here, we're gonna get a retrace, and then if we break here, you're gonna go down here for sure, right? But as long as you stay here, consolidate sideways, and then eventually get a big green candle, big bounce above what price is that? 130, 132. Okay, then you now regain the bullish pennant. All right, you trade sideways for, breaking that 702 level, and then you're on your way to 196. All right, but so far this is where you're at. You're here. So is it gonna go down more? Right now it's not. Okay, it hasn't broken support yet. Man, coffee is so good. So yeah, that's where you need to focus. Is, you remember what I used to say? Buy support. All right, buy at support, sell at resistance. If you're doing that, you shouldn't be losing money. Okay, or you need to buy here, accumulate here, and hold it for the long term. Because if you guys are looking to make good money, and for the long run, just think about where it's going, right? So I wanted to show you what I was working on yesterday. Look at this. Was it this one, Bitstamp? I think it was, but I don't remember using the Fibonacci retracement. Yeah, it might have been this one. Okay, so yesterday I was playing a lot. I was playing with this. I didn't save it, so I was trying to figure out how the market is acting right now. It's a little bit different. Let me put this right here. So where I got this fractal pattern, this fractal pattern, this blue that you see here, is from this here. If we are doing this, if we are currently doing this, then we'll be consolidating for this long, right? So that means, from the first dip to the second dip, right? First dip to the second dip, we're bouncing off of this this support level, right? And then you finally see a run up, but then just to come back down. So during this time is accumulation area. It's just accumulating around here until we break out, right? So I don't know if we are in that same area, because I have not even seen this here, here yet. Because um over here we only consolidated for 30 something days, 33 or 32, 33 days. But over here we're kind of consolidating just a little longer, right? This here pretty much consolidated for about 2 to 3 months, right? So if we're gonna be consolidating for 2 to 3 months, that would mean we would be consolidating until August to September, right? August to September, and we had that last leg up, which brings us to $15, right? But then again, if we were to, um, you know, if the bull cycle, meaning if BTC continues to go higher, then that means we would have a prolonged alt season, right? We would have a prolonged alt season, meaning we would have another leg right up here. Makes sense? So that would mean we would have another leg, kind of like what happened here, but we would just consolidate. We would go up, hit $15, come back down to October, from here to here would take us all the way straight to January the 2022, and then finish out almost at the end of January, right? I mean, if you can even see the impulse wave here, one, right? 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and then the last wave is at 5, which is 3 digits, right? And so if depending on BTC, if it doesn't stop if it stops in October, then that's it, we're done, right? This is just the time frame. But if BTC keeps on going to $100,000 to $300,000, then by January 2022, XRP would have made it here. All right, but I'm just saying that this is, I believe, if we consolidate until sometime around August, we're just kind of like on this up and down trend, then that's how long it's gonna take to consolidate. But hopefully we see something here soon, like at least $5 or something like that, right? But then again, if so are we here though? Like, if we were to use this fractal pattern, actually this one here, right? So we get rid of that. We're supposed to see a big there you go. And it makes sense too. Like, this drop here makes a lot of sense, because if we were to go up now, like here in the next few days or something like that, if we were to go up now, we would come back down and retest the previous all-time high, which is this one here. That's why I had this line here, right? Come back down twice or something like that, kind of like what we did here. Come back, go down, go up, come back down, and then come back down again. So I think it's just all repetitive with XRP, because we did it here and we did it here, right? We came up, we came down, and then came down again. So same thing here. We came up, we came down, and we came down again. And I'm sure it's gonna do the same thing when we hit that $15 mark. We came up, we came down, and came down again. Okay, so and then it's basically just retesting the previous all-time high, right? But I'm just saying that we will repeat the history, right? I don't know if it's just that we're here on the way up here or we're still down here. But I think this leg up here is this leg here, and then while we're consolidating, we're currently right here. So, we got a hearing today, right? So hopefully today we get a good news, right? Something is brewing up, but that would take us to $10 to $15, right? If it's good news, we win, we got a settlement, blah blah blah. We would definitely see a big rally. All right. Then we consolidate until October. Until October. So this would play out perfectly too. If we consolidate, if we go up now to $15, all right, and then we consolidate until October, that would still take us to $152 when Bitcoin finishes its, when Bitcoin tops out. All right. So yeah, that's just my thoughts on that. So that way, we can figure. I was just trying to figure out where we are in the market currently. And so if we are here, that's fine. We're not. You don't have that much, time left until we see a run up, right? Because all we see here is consolidation for 30, like almost a month here, and until finally we see it start to rally, right? So the only thing here is we see a consolidation. We had a little we had a big drawback here. Are we gonna consolidate up until we finally go up, right, the next day and stuff like that? Let me see here. That's the station. Yeah, I mean, you're seeing a lot of good news around XRP. Speaking of news, anybody check news? What's happening in the space? $27. Nicely. Lawsuit. Exactly. Nicely bought. Oh man. Some people saying Matic is done because it ran up a lot already, but will there be an announcement? Nothing? No news? Nothing, huh? Okay. Let's see. Found link. SEC hearing today at what time? Anybody know what the time? I think I have it on my what time is it? 2 p.m. Eastern time. So about, what is that, 1 or 2 or 12 o'clock my time? So but yeah, anyways, I think I'm gonna buy. So what I'm gonna do is go look here and redo this line here, redo this line here, because we now know where we are currently, right? So if we start to see a bounce, let's look at the 15-minute. If we start to see a bounce here at what is this? We came down to 109. We came down to 109 already. So we should start to see a bounce. Yeah, I think I want to see it kind of trade sideways here a little longer. Just like yeah, I want to see it like I want to see that move. Okay. So you guys see it? I mean, just you know, you got support. You have support here, obviously at 109. We said 107 earlier, but I mean that's the same line. So you saw it bounce 1 and 2. So you might see it like either start to go up here, or you might see it get rejected and then test this support once more, kind of bounce up and down here. So yeah. But yeah. So if you're looking to buy, you know, your buying area is like literally right here. Right? Even if it just, you know, if because you don't have much time left, right? Until if it's still trading sideways like in this area here, then you know, you still have opportunity. So until, you know, once it leaves this area and starts to bounce, um you're basically making your way up. Sorry, my little one's awake. So yeah, I mean, that's where you're at. That's where you're at, guys. Yep. I'm looking for an entry here. So let me see. Where's my 2 p.m. now? That's Central Time. I'm not sure. I have to look it up. Let me see if I can find an entry real quick. I think what really is happening here is we're waiting. You know, we're waiting for that hearing, right? So remember, no news is good news. Okay? So no news is good news. If there's no bad news or anything like that, then that's good, right? If they start talking about settlements and stuff like that, then you could really see XRP like bounce out of here, right? So I want to make sure that I am ready for that in case that it happens, right? So what you can do if this is just, you know, if you're going to do futures, if you're going to do futures, don't buy here. Have an entry up here. Does that make sense? Have an entry up here in case there's a good news, right? Because once it takes off, you're not going to be able to what do you call it? Like limit buy the candle, the candle is gonna move up so fast that it's just you're not gonna be able to limit buy. It's just gonna keep on moving, right? It's gonna be the biggest candle you ever seen. If there's bad news, set your limit buy below the support, right? Your support here, you got resistance here. You got resistance here. Okay, you can see you got a candle here, and then you got your EMA line over here. So you already know there's resistance here. So your entry point is around here for long. Your entry point for short is right down here, just in case that you get a bad news. Short if there's bad news, right? And then go long if there's good news. Because if you're gonna have a hard time unless you market buy it. You market by the the settlement news. If there's a settlement news that comes out today, you're gonna want to either market buy or limit buy, right? So like at least like somewhere right up here, and entry point right up here for shorts. Does that make sense? Like that strategy? Because over here, if you buy here, right, the reason why you don't want to buy here for futures is because you don't know where it's going to go, right? You don't know where it's going to go. You're kind of taking the risk of it. You're kind of hoping that you get the good news, right? But what if you buy here and you went long, but then you get bad news? So you pretty much lost money there, right? That's why certain price is better to limit buy at up here and here, because once that because you're gonna see a big candle when you get the good news, right? You're gonna see a really big candle. I mean, I'm talking about that candle. Let me see here. Let's look at the outer picture. So on the 4 hours. So on the 4 hours, you're bouncing off of this. This is looking good, right? You're bouncing off of this support. So that's looking good. If you're looking to buy now, that's definitely a good time to buy. But yeah, anyways, so let's see. Let me see if I can give you guys some example of how big of a candle you're going to be looking at. All right. You got your breakout here. So basically, let me do that again. Hold on. So let's start from here to here. It's 185%. 185% will take you somewhere around the all-time high. Yeah, something like that. $3.30, which is just roughly right around where the all-time high is at. But that's the big candle. You know what I mean? It's not gonna happen just like today. It's gonna keep on going up, basically. So it's kind of like you're gonna see it bounce until we see that 185% run up, right? So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy some more shares here, and then I'm gonna wait for futures. So other than that, that's it. We are holding this support pretty well. So that's it. Yeah, that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new here, thank you for being here. We do this Monday to I'm actually thinking about changing it, guys. I don't know if you guys like it when I live stream on Saturdays. Do you guys care? I mean, if I do it Monday to Friday or Tuesday to Saturday or what do you guys think? Because I'm like really thinking about like taking 2 days off. I'm not gonna lie. I want 2 days off, but what do you guys think? Um, what days do you guys rather relax on? Like, would you rather relax on Saturday? You don't want to hear nothing. You don't want to hear my voice. You're like, man, that guy talked too much English. He, I don't know what he's talking about sometimes. He's talking about like girls and, he's talking about random stuff at night. It's 1 o'clock at night and he's still talking about like random things. Uh, you know, what do you guys, feel? Do you guys want to relax on Saturday evenings? Uh, um, you know, would you guys rather chill with your family a Saturday evening, Sunday evening, and because we could do it like Monday to Friday. You know, I'll still do something like on Saturdays. Just depends on what's happening. But you know, Monday to Friday. So we changed the live stream Monday to Friday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. PH time, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Central State time, Monday to Friday. We are giving away $200. All right, let me play that video real quick. I'm gonna cut you off. But yeah, let me know. Like, let me know if you guys are okay with Monday to Friday. Let me know. The group call, dude, that would be dope. That would be dope. $200. Yeah, yeah. All you gotta do is subscribe. All you gotta do is subscribe to the channel. Awesome. All right. So Monday to Friday. What's today? Friday? Is today Friday already? Dang. But yeah. $200 giveaway. The end of the giveaway is June 30th. Or is it 31 or 30th? Somewhere around the end of June. Two people. Two winners. So $100 per person. All you got to do is just be subscribed to the channel. Our goal is to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of June. That's still plenty of time. That gives us a month and a week, month and a half, or something like that. So plenty of time. Dapat present. Okay, maybe we could change it. No, man, that's not fair though. Dapat, you know, no, they don't have to be here. No, it's better. It's more fair. Because what if you have an emergency that day and you can't be on the live stream, but I pick your name, right? So, but no, they don't have to be on the live stream, but they have to be subscribed and they have to get with me, within a week. All right, or should we cut it down to like 3 days? All right, you got 3 days. How about that? Instead of waiting 1 week, you got 3 days to get in contact with me. I will do my best to get in contact with you. Same thing with the last guy that he never got back with me. I called his name, messaged him, everything, nothing. So we need to hit 1K. Please share, with your family, friends, and maybe favorite strippers. But yeah. Face reveals happening, coach. I think some of you guys already know what I look like. I got that laser eyes. Yeah. I'm in the magazine if you guys want to see me. Just Google my name on June, Google June Tejada, my first and last name. And you'll find me on the magazine. So if you guys want to know I'm legit. Pero 24 hours. Oh, 24 hours. You got they said 24 hours. Should we make it 24 hours? So that way we're not waiting for a whole week or 3 days. We'll make it Oh, that's a good one. We'll keep on thinking about it. I'm really leaning on 24 to 48 hours, so that way, it's much more exciting. 24 to 48 hours. You have that time frame to get back with me. So, yeah, either message me on Facebook, message me on Discord. Yeah, somehow. Yes, business days. Weekends don't count. Weekends don't count. Because from now on, just so you know, we're going to be doing Monday to Friday live streaming. Just that way we don't focus on crypto too much. I don't want to stress you guys out too much. If there is, I'm still going to be around trading and stuff, but the main goal is to get your mind away from it. Terminator. The main goal is to ease your mind away from stressing about crypto, because that's what the main thing a trader needs is a clear mind. Okay? Dina need 24 to 40 hours. Oh yeah, man, you better be commenting now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the video the day before. So June 30th is the announcement. So June 29 video is the video everybody needs to comment on. All right. June 29 video is the video that everybody needs to comment on, so I can use the random comment picker. You got to be subscribed. And then we'll make that announcement on the 30th live. And then I got $200 for 2 people. So we're going to make 2 announcements. So no live. It's just starting today, I guess. So Monday to Friday from now on. Relax, go do something fun. That way, when you come back, you're refreshed, right? But yeah. That's it. That's all I got. That's all I got for you guys. I'll be on Discord if you need me. Got any what do you call it? Concerns? Oh, good. What? Yeah, if you have any concerns, any recommendations, whatever you wanted to, whatever it is, just hit me up. Hit me up sa Discord. May Discord po kami. If you are not part of the Discord team yet, I also have a Twitter account and a Instagram account if you guys want to follow me on there. Links are in the description below. And then I'll follow you guys back. We can message each other there. I don't care. That's it. That is it. I love you guys. Thank you so much for everything, the support. You guys are always here. It's amazing. I'll see you on the next video, and you guys have a wonderful weekend. And let's make money. Bye, guys.
I'm stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Whatever you want, I'll be whatever you want. Just tell me you love me or not, whatever it costs. I know I'm talking a lot, there's something I gotta get off. Don't wanna be this no more, I don't wanna drink no more. Always gotta do the most, thinking that I'm insecure. Really should've listened more, but I don't, of course. I'm an asshole, I'm a good guy, I'm your best friend, I'm the worst type. Tell you everything that you heard right, just so I can fuck on the first night. Feel like I'm losing hope, running from coast to coast. I don't know where to go, this all I've ever known. I'm a stone cold